Hello, it's Dr. Ade again, and today we're going to discuss cardiovascular risk assessments. I'm sure you'd have heard of this before, especially if you're over 45. We do routine checks on you and it's part of our preventative measures so that you don't develop heart disease. So what is a cardiovascular risk assessment? It is the likelihood, it's calculating the likelihood of you developing a heart disease or a stroke over the next 10 years. Everybody has a risk, we all do. As we're getting older, there's not much we can do about that. The male gender, there's not much we can do about being male or female. The risk goes higher in men. It also goes higher in postmenopausal women. So as women, once our estrogen starts going down, there is a risk of heart disease. A family history is also very important, not a modifiable factor, but those are the non-modifiable factors. The ones we can do something about is what we call you in to check and try and put measures in place to reduce that risk. So for example, if you were a smoker, we have smoking cessation clinics that would help you to stop smoking. If we had a raised BMI, 25 and above, 25 is overweight, 30, above 30 is obese. We try and reduce that. A raised cholesterol. Raised cholesterol is a significant factor in cardiovascular disease, especially what we call the LDL cholesterol, which are the bad cholesterols. So this is where we do the blood tests to check either way. So if you're 45 and over and you haven't had your cardiovascular risk assessment, I would advise you to please go and have that done. It's very important. It gives you peace of mind as well. And you know that you've done your best to try and prevent any cardiovascular disease later in life. The blood tests include your blood sugars to check for diabetes, your cholesterol to check your cholesterol, good cholesterol, bad, all of that. We also check your kidney function because we know that chronic kidney disease can be associated with cardiovascular disease now. We also check for your blood pressure and your weight, and we come up with an assessment. We like to keep it under 10%. So we want that likelihood of developing a heart disease over the next 10 years to be under 10%. If it's above, we do encourage you to start on statins to try and reduce your cholesterol. We encourage you to lose weight. We encourage you to stop smoking. I hope this information is useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you.